Amiamo sempre in forma smagliante, anche di ottimo umore. I'm saying the most beautiful fall day, Milano, in your honor.
Yeah, it really is beautiful.
Dave Gahan,
especially for me, was it?
Yeah, I
you
think
brought
so.
it here. It was actually it was nice to open my windows this morning and see the morning. Yeah,
Sia l'ultima data, molto concentrato. You're coming off. This is probably the last gig of your tour in Milano. It was a very condensed tour. It is nothing like Milan, Rome, Naples. It's more like Los Angeles, New York, Paris, Berlin.
Well, it wasn't. I mean, it got called a tour, but that was never really our plan at this point. Anyway, with the record, we wanted to. It's the kind of music that you know. It's needs to be played live with a group of musicians. There's 10 of us on stage, including 3 gospel singers.
Right.
Most of the musicians that are on stage played on the album too, and performed on the album, but it changes all the time. And really the idea was to do some special performances around trying to get people to hear this music, like by coming to talk to you and doing this kind of, so mixing it up. And at the moment, we've still got a couple of things we've got to do it back in Los Angeles, but there's no plans at the moment to go any further in terms of doing shows, but we haven't ruled it out. We have to see, you know, with music now, it's a big band, so there's a lot of us on the road, and we're playing very small theatres. And
so it's very expensive. You're almost
saying. It can be,
yeah.
But you know, to be honest, I am loving this. It's just the pace of it, where the shows are. They're different. Some a little bigger than others. They're different theatres. We played 2 nights ago at La Cigale in Paris, in the Pigalle, which is this little theatre with a lot of history. And I think it was, for me and for the rest of the guys we talked afterwards, it was a very, very special performance. And for me, I was maybe in the best. And certain songs we also did at the end of the show. After we finished the Soul Savers songs, we did a couple of songs people know. And we did a version of Condemnation, which went on for 10 minutes, which I think was the best I've ever sung that song. I felt so deep inside my soul. It was cool.
Nice. Allora, è una lunga risposta, ma fondamentalmente dice che si sta divertendo un casino. Questa è musica, questa che c'è sul suo nuovo album Angels and Gato, e questo si sente insomma sul disco. We can tell that you're inspired by the record, you know. It's very inspirational, and it feels like you've been inspired and liberated in a sense, you know, to create, to write your own songs, to follow a different pace.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know that you know, I'm very grateful for the place that I am in my life, and musically, I follow what's there presented to me, and I'm really beginning to, well, not beginning, I am feeling like I'm involved in the best music that I could possibly make, and Rich Machin, who I write all these songs with, and for these 2 records that I've done with Soul Savers, has a lot to do with that as well, because he seems to understand exactly where I'm
you're
trying
going.
to go, and he allows me that space. There's nothing ever too full and too overdone, and so that I've got nowhere to go. And for some reason, what's happening with the music that I'm working on is it's opening something.
Il suo anello. I'm distracted by your ring. It's beautiful. You have a big skull ring.
Yeah, people talk about this a lot.
It
was designed by a guy in New York called Attilia Mignon.
Attilia Mignon, disegnato,
he's
diciamo.
a jewelry maker. He makes all his own stuff.
Wow. My friend Aladdin is very jealous. He has a similar thing that he got in Iceland.
It's all lots of little like black and
Bellissimo.
diamonds and
Certo.
little tiny rubies and stuff.
Roba di New York, dove lui abita da un po' e dove ha scritto questo disco che però, insomma, quando lo metti su ti fa venire in
It
mente...
looks at me, too.
Ah! Quando mette la mano avanti il teschio guarda verso di lui, molto 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 stiloso, lo vedono chi ci sta guardando insomma su dj.it. Dicevo, lui abita a New York.
You have to appreciate life because it's coming. It's coming.
What's that? Oh
You have
yeah,
to enjoy
yeah.
it, like work in your life. Be where you are, because
Right.
this guy's hanging there, I'm just waiting.
Questi cori gospel li immaginavamo così, ma sono venuti effettivamente molto bene. Ma che cosa dice di queste sonorità? I don't know if it's the Hammond organ or the tremolo guitar. It kind of sounds like like a long drive in Mississippi or Iowa, the big American space, like in a David Lynch movie sometimes.
Yeah, that's good references, and it's got that kind of
Introspective.
Yeah, but also it's looking outwards. It's using that space, and it's that wondrous, amazing, part of the world that we have to take care of. That feeling of being by the ocean and knowing that you're just a small part. Just this is the stuff that I try to get into the songs, into the music, and I'm often inspired as well visually because from feelings of performing and actually performing with an audience and that feeling of that rolling back and forth like waves, that just comes from the stage, it goes back out, it comes back again. And,
like an ocean, really.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
We fit, musically, but also physically. Every time you come to tour in Milano, we're like, is he gonna take the shirt off and just go Dave Gahan style, And you always do that. And how do you keep fit? Like a New Yorker does, just by walking around, or is there a particular ritual?
Well, you've got to have a certain amount of strength to live in New York. Yeah.
All right, okay.
I've been there for almost 20 years now, but. I just I do my thing and
you go to the gym.
Yeah, I mean, I like to do that stuff. I have to move. I have to, and I have to get a lot of kind of stuff moving, and then I can get to work.
Right.
Then I can do stuff that I like to do. But I don't sleep much.
You don't sleep much.
No, not really.
And that's a good thing.
Well, sometimes, but after a few days, but
right.
It's not so good, but last night was good. I had like 6 hours, which for me is a long time. A long time. So.
Ok. Sì, fa un po' i suoi compiti, dice no, sai, ci vuole molta forza proprio per abitare. Is it true that you trying to tour not as much in order to be with your daughter at home, the one that still lives with you?
Yeah. My son moved out. I have two sons, but my son Jimmy moved out earlier this year, moved in with some of his pals in the city.
In New York?
Yeah.
All
with
right.
Like 3 or 4 of his friends he lives with.
So you still go out for lunch?
Oh, yeah. No, we see a lot. And we go watch the Knicks. And, that's right. Go watch them lose. No, they're actually doing all right. They're doing okay. They got a good team.
Okay.
But my daughter's at home, and she's just turned 16, and she's amazing. She took these photographs.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
All these
Wow.
photographs.
So she's a professional photographer.
She loves photography, and she's very good. And actually, she did these photographs of me for something she was doing at school. And it was kind of off the cuff as well. It was kind of like, Dad, I need you to just, I got to take these photographs with film. She shoots with film, and I was kind of so she put me up. It took 5 minutes, and she wanted to get somebody. There needed to be a person that was expressing all these different emotions inside themselves.
Right.
So it was all these quick things, and then I didn't know she was doing this, but she collaged them all together.
Wow.
And came up with this image, and when she had finished her work, one day she'd come home and work was out on the table, and I was just wow. And she did it, and so I asked her if I could maybe use it for the cover. She was kind of like, well, are you gonna mess with my image?
Right. Not even are you gonna pay me?
Yeah, no.
I just want to
that
keep
came
it pure.
came later. Once I said, maybe I even pay you, and she was like, well, how much? But no, she's awesome, and I love spending every minute that I can with her.
Right.
And, you know, she's just turned 16. So, you know, a couple more years, you know, she's at college and whatever and stuff
Right.
like that. You know, stuff changes. But I love being around my family,
Right.
you know, as we all should. But that wasn't always the case for me, you know, like years and years ago. But
Right.
I just wanted to keep moving. But now it's precious time.
Vai, è tempo prezioso quello che si passa con la propria famiglia. Lui ha questo figlio, Jimmy, che è appena uscito di casa. Sempre un immenso piacere averti qui a Radio DJ e Tropical Pizza. Always a great pleasure to have you. Thank you so
That
much.
was
Thank you so
awesome.
much.
Thank you.
Have a great show.